I'm Stephen Foskett, the organizer of Tech Field Day, and we are here at the OpenStack Summit in Austin, Texas. Hot Austin, Texas today. We are meeting with interesting companies. A lot of them have presented at Tech Field Day, and we are trying to figure out what the angle is and how everything fits into the OpenStack community. So I decided to stop by the Scality booth. So you want to introduce yourself?
Yep. Hi, I'm Jerome Lecat, founder and CEO of Scality.
Yep. And I've talked to you forever. I mean, you guys...
You mean we've been around forever?
You've been around for a long time, and I have been talking to you guys. But I've never talked to you about OpenStack integration.
That's true.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about how Scality works with OpenStack?
Sure. And just a backgrounder for people who haven't known us forever. Scality is a software-based storage, so we deliver large-scale storage platform in software, which gets deployed on x86 servers and typically deployed on-prem, either to make a service for a large enterprise or to actually build a public cloud.
Yep.
So we've actually started integrated with OpenStack about 3 years ago, and today we integrate with Swift, obviously, but also with Glance, and we have a demo on Manila. That's still a prototype. We've got several customers actually that are deployed within the OpenStack framework. And I think that the big theme around OpenStack is how can you automatize as much as possible running these large infrastructures so that the cost of operating it is as low as possible.
Yeah, and really that's the only way to build scalable systems is to automate them and have them be truly integrated and automated and not something, it's pets versus cattle, right?
Yeah.
You cannot have giant scale pets.
Every vendor talks about scalability and every vendor claims to be scalable, but to me there's really 3 legs to scalability. The technology needs to be scalable in the sense that as the technology grows, the performance needs to get better, not worse, and there's many people calling themselves scalable not doing this. But you also need scalability in the sense that when you scale, your operations become more easy, and again, many people forget that. And the third leg is also very important. And the third leg is that you want your TCO to decrease with scale.
How are you going to do that?
You deploy Scality, that's super easy. So we've designed a distributed system that is really has no single point of failure, that is completely distributed. You can see that picture over there. And essentially the key... Subliminal. The key is that the system is designed to run even with component failure, so that a human doesn't have to jump on a problem. It can wait until it has time to look at the problem. So talk about disk failure, which happens all the time, server failures, that's more rare, data center failure, which actually is pretty frequent, not so much because of the data center itself, but because of the And the system has been designed to be able to sustain all this. And just to give an idea what we talk with availability, our first customer was deployed in July 2010, has not seen 1 second of downtime. Not 1 second of downtime since July 2010.
So the storage has been up and running. Let's see, what's that, 6 years?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's very impressive. And again, we're designed to be able to have multiple generations of hardware working together. If there's a claim of fame of Scality, is that we really work in production. Yep. You see a lot of technologies around the show floor here. We're deployed at 100 customers. Our customers are serving about 500 million people. They have stored 800 billion objects. This is just massive, colossal. It's very real.
Billion objects.
Yes.
Yes, that's a lot of objects. So, and I think that's, as a storage guy, I think the thing that really interests me is that, frankly, OpenStack and really scalable systems, you can't build them on conventional, conventional storage. It really needs to be something different, and that it calls to mind what you guys are doing. So,
with computing, you can always tie 2 systems together and it will kind of work. But conventional systems, what you call conventional systems, are systems that were designed 30 years ago for a different kind of problem than the problem that we meet today.
Yeah.
And that's why they're just not the best technology. And if you want to reach the kind of size that is needed to process the amount of videos that people are recording and trading, the amount of data that is required for any big data analysis, the amount of process data that's brought back by IoT systems, you definitely do need a storage system that's going to take 10 petabyte easily without an effort. And that's not what legacy systems were designed for.
So one more thing that I've got to ask you. So OpenStack Summit is different from a lot of the events that we go to in that very few people have sport jackets on. This must be just your style.
It's a developer conference.
Yeah.
Okay. So by the way,
I got sleeves, man.
I'm relatively dressed down for my usual style.
Yeah, I know you got.
You can't see, but I'm wearing jeans. So yeah, it's a developer conference. But what we're seeing actually across the industry is that with this shift to cloud and this shift to really scalable infrastructure, the developer has much more influence about infrastructure than in the past. So we as a company that is providing some infrastructure products or software in our case, we want to talk to the developers because the better they develop their application to be able to fit the scalability we deliver, the better for them, the better for us.
Yeah. So do you think that this is changing the company?
We've been around OpenStack and large-scale systems, large-scale system from day one, OpenStack since 3 years, so I wouldn't say it's a change for the company, it's continuation of our strategy.
All right. Well, thank you very much. It's great to catch up with you, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Again, if you'd like to see more videos like this, you can come to the Tech Field Day website, techfieldday.com. We're going to have a whole bunch of different conversations from the OpenStack Summit show floor, and you can also just find us on YouTube as well as just Google it. So if you want to learn more about companies like this, just Google Tech Field Day.